What's up everyone, Dennis here from primetraders.com. Now in this video we're going to be going over a recap of the trades we've taken in the first week of February, starting February 2nd and going all the way to the 5th of February. There are a few trades that have gone straight to TP. We had an astronomical profits this week, and they're continuing with Bitcoin, which we're going to go over as a bonus setup. Now, I'm going to go over a recap of the trades we've taken this week in an effort to help you guys understand the way we trade, the system we use. I have no problem pushing it out there and showing to people exactly what we use to trade. There's no hidden secrets. And in regards to our community, we actually charge very little for the services we offer because our profits as people, the bills we pay, do not come from charging you guys $5,000 for courses and stuff. Whatever. They're ridiculous what's going on in the industry. The gurus, they need to pay off their Lamborghinis and their fucking McLarens. That's why they're charging you 5,000 euros. But I'm not here to talk about that. Just to recap. So sorry for that. Let's go over the recap. I'm going to be going over a trade on NZD-USD that was taken on Tuesday evening, Central European time. Right before the news, we took an entry, and I'll show you exactly why. I'll also go over GBP-AUD because that trade was taken a little bit before the NZD-USD long. This was a GBP-AUD short. There have been other trades that take profits, such as WTI short correction. And a few other ones. Don't have the time to go over that, so I'm just going to go over the most important ones. NZD-USD, GBP-AUD, US 32 times, gold and silver for the NFP. Well, gold at the NFP, silver after the NFP, right at the bounce back. And then as a bonus, we're going to go over a trade we've taken on Saturday or Friday. I think it was Friday night, Bitcoin. A massive winner there. And we're long Bitcoin again, so I'll explain that too. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's go straight into the charts. Righty on. So we are on TradingView right now. We're looking at Bitcoin. I will pull up our community and go over the trade ideas we've released to our team. Our process goes as follows as a community. We are not a signal factory. We do not sell signals. We do, however, release some of the trades we take in an effort to help our members make money, so earn while they learn. But our whole mission as a community is to grow real traders and eventually get them funded, because we are looking to get into proprietary trading sometime this year. So I'm going to kick things off with NZD-USD. I've left the trade, I think, on here. Yeah, the details are all there, and some charting information from before. Is it? Yeah, it's actually in the 10 minutes. So yeah, there it is. So there's the news trade. You just go to MyFX book. I mean, go to our website, scroll at the bottom. You'll find MyFX book there, and you'll find all of the things are left public. There is a discrepancy with the drawdown. Literally not joking in any way. Send us an email. I'll send you the investor passwords for our C-Traders accounts, and you'll be able to see them directly. In fact, I'll actually show you one of the accounts in this video so you can understand that discrepancy in the drawdown. So I spoke into MyFX book, and the problem exists in the spreads over the weekend that drastically go higher. With the broker we're using, even though we can get stopped out, the spreads go big, so it increases our drawdown. Specifically, it happened on crypto at the overlap of a session. But anyway, not here to talk about that now. So this is a basic pattern, a reversal pattern. Now I'm going to go over what we use as indicators. The direct indicators you see on the charts would be the Dow Chain channel set to 45, the RSI set to 5, and the VPSV, which is the volume profile for the daily basis. That's what these left red levels are. These are the POC levels, the point of control. They're important for us for profit taking, trend momentum, and reversals in the market. And then as a normal, the two things we add on to our charts is fixed range based on the current plays, and then the basic thing we use is, of course, trend lines, a little bit of candlestick information, and basics of price action. So We knew the news was coming out, and there it is. This is when the news came out. The news started coming out. We realized that NZD USD is at the bottom of range of volume from this current play, from the start from here as price action moved. Furthermore, we realized that we have a low, we have a high, we have a lower high there being built. We expected good news to come out of New Zealand on the fundamental basis because they're the only country that's actually doing well, and they're the only one of the only countries has a big economy that is not in lockdown, even though they have very strict travel restrictions. Life is back to normal in New Zealand. So we expected good figures in employment and in employment, I think it was, or retail sales. I'm not sure, but we expected good figures. And the charts told us the same thing. So clearly you can see here this 38.2 from this top to this bottom. We had a pretty strong support. We had this little fake out here, or not a fake out, but a crash right down to the bottom of volume at that time, and price started going higher. Now we realized using basic price action that there was a support here. Check this out. So here we have price action rejecting key levels and then being so support and then resistance. But the lows were getting higher. And when this happened here, we used our fibs and we realized that there is a great opportunity for us to enter before the news. Now, this is the news candle. And as you can see, price trended up, high, low, breakout. So higher high, higher low, and voila. Very relatively quickly, price came in. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you and tell you I held over to the TP. I actually came out here. After this first candle was done, I said I'm good. I compounded. I did make a 5-figure profit on this one, and I stopped. And that's pretty much it. Now, the next trade was GBP AUD short. Now, this was a good one too. We got price up here. Now, we didn't ride this whole thing, unfortunately, but I'll show you. And this alert idea was released to the general public. Now, I'll explain to you why we traded this. You can see here both of the scrolls are moving up. We saw and I'll just zoom into this so you guys can see it well. So the only thing that matters is this here. So we had a clear-cut rejection level over here, giving me a potential free higher high pattern. So high, higher high, and final highest high supported right there with this beautiful indecision candle. Push up, push down, close in the middle. And that told me, okay, there's a great rejection. Now, I connected price action using basic information or basic price action here. We did have higher lows, but the highs couldn't really push much above. And we had a major rejection here. You see rejection zone. Volume was at its peaks above here. We already realized that here was a selling zone. Somebody thought that this is an important price to sell. They sold. While the bottom side was supported with a contraction. So the lows were getting higher, sure. But the highs, they were not really pushing above. So we said, okay, let's take this. And price slowly, but surely traded right to our TP. This trade can be seen in my FX book too, or even better, ask me for the investor password for our account and you'll see all of the trades there, explaining everything. So since we went over two of the important trades, which were NZD USD long, this was a pure news trade supported by technical analysis and fundamental analysis at the same time. The next one was GBP AUD, which had nothing to do with the news, but it perhaps got some support from the good NZD data. Coming up next is US 30. Now, this was a beauty of a trade. I think these trades, no, it was silver that made me the most money. Where was it? So here was the last one that we took, but we actually compounded this one. Give me a sec. Where are you? There you are. So we compounded this one. Similar entry. We actually entered down here as well early in the week. This was the biggest winner we had on Monday. Same pattern. So let me just show you this before we even go there. Let me just find it here. Yep, there it is. So same idea. We saw price action pushing up. Check this out. We had a strong push up here. Another strong push up. And then we clearly realized that there was a nice resistance up here. You see this? And then the lows were again getting a little higher. So we had a continuation. Now we are supported by pretty strong momentum, and we believe that, I forgot where was the target exactly, but just check my FX book and you find that trade on the 2nd of Feb, and you'll see exactly what we targeted. It wasn't a big TP. It was hit very quickly. I don't remember exactly what we targeted, but price just kept trending up. In any case, it was a basic trade, but I'll go over the latest one now. Here it is. So similar idea, a bit of a contraction here, and we looked at volume and we realized this POC level being the direct target, and you can see that being hit and price action finding resistance at that level. This is not pre-drawn. Again, my FX book, the trades are fucking there. And they explain to you absolutely everything. Now, we targeted this level initially. We realized price action was making as well after this breakout here. It was making high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then when price came here, this rejection told me, okay. And then the indecision candle, oh, nothing going on. But then I connected the fibs. So this top to this bottom, and I had 54 being held, 54%. Don't ask me why we use it. We just use 54. We use 30. And we used our fibs in a totally different way than most people. So we compounded this, and price action started really rocking up. And this was a little after the NYC session, I think. I don't really remember, but it was one of the last trades we've taken. And that worked out great. Double compound. We actually released it to, there it is, possible continuation. You can see the comments. It's all there. Transparency to the max. Boom. And then here's the add-on. You see here. We're clearly telling people we're going to be adding on. Yeah, that's it. So the next and final one that I'm going to go over for now would be gold. There is all the pre-existing analysis. Price action rejected POCs over here. It gave me lots of reasons to go long. We actually went long on the news, took profit. I realized price couldn't really push much further above, creating this lower high over here. So high and then lower high, and this was connected with the fibs. I was very eager to sell it. I didn't. Price came here, rejected. Oh, this was the news. Sorry, this was the news. And then on the 2-minute chart, we had the lower high over here. Price action rejected the level, came down, but came to my fibs again, and also to a trend line, and also rejected the 38.2 again. So I took gold long on a few accounts, and then I took silver as well. I think the analysis remained. Did it? No, it didn't, but it's the same idea with the other patterns. Yeah, there's the green line. That's what we were targeting. I even sent a message to my friend on Skype, was it? Give me a sec. No, it's not on Skype. It's not on Skype. But anyway, I sent my friend the message. Oh, actually, I'll snip it and I'll send it to you guys. It's right on Skype. There it is. So I told him literally what we were targeting. The target got hit. He's a really good friend of mine. He manages private equity in Cyprus. Really good guy. Helped me out a lot early on in my career. Yeah, resistance is up here and higher lows. And then boom, breakout. Just like magic. Voila. Simple. Finally, Bitcoin. Long on this bad boy again today. But there's the initial analysis of the breakout. It had the same thing. So XXX and then higher lows. And then the 30% was here. We entered. We rode that for a while. Made some good profits. And now I'm long again. And I'll tell you why. So first of all, we have a strong POC level here from the 5th of Feb. And then if I take the POC from this start and grab this whole move, I get the POC again. Also, I have the 30% from this top to this bottom. And basically on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1D, 1 week charts, I'm all bullish. I'm really expecting another big, strong push out for Bitcoin. And I'm trying to grab that move. If it doesn't work out, I'm risking profits I already took, closed out yesterday. I'm risking a big chunk of those profits, about 30,000 overall euros. But luckily for me, I made about 60 something as an overall on Bitcoin buy. So I'm risking almost 50% of my profits. I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.